Welcome to Sravz technical series. In today's session, we'll discuss how to upgrade Angular UI application from Angular 16 to Angular 18. I already did the upgrade, so I'll just go over the updated site. It's deployed to production. This is Angular 18 now, and the site works fine. We have gone through the site multiple times, but I'll just click some high-level links. So this is all based on Angular 18. The links work, and this is the RSS feeds page. And today is September 1st, September 2nd. And these are the steps I use to update the Angular application. I'll go to the VS Code page and show the diff in the file. For the upgrade, I've used these commands. So these are the file differences after the upgrade. So we'll go through the files at a high level, but one thing that was good this time in the migration is the auto migration ng update did all the migrations. No manual changes were required, which is good news. So these are the commands I used to do the ng update. First, analyze the package.json, and then I did ng version update, installed Angular 17 first because I was at 16. I first upgraded to Angular 17, so I checked ng version and then upgraded the Angular CLI to ng17. Then these were the packages that were needed to be updated. So I kept updating each of these packages from 16 to 17. I'll go to the makefile, the front-end makefile. So these are the commands I used to upgrade from 16 to 17. First, I set the version to 17, and then I updated the individual Angular packages like Angular CLI, Angular core, Ignite UI Angular, and then each Angular subcomponent that is used by the application, which is listed here. So I updated each of these to Angular 16 to 17 using ng update like this. Once each of these were updated from 16 to 17, there was a style sheet error. So once I updated from 16 to 17, I got a style sheet error and I couldn't fix this. So instead of trying to fix this style sheet error, I then continued upgrade from 17 to 18. So I did again an ng update, and it suggested these packages need to be updated from 17 to 18. So I continued with that ng version to 18. After upgrading to 18, the package.json looks like this. I'll show the difference. And ng update performed all the upgrades, and the application worked fine without any further manual changes. So if you had 16, upgrade to 17, then to 18. That should fix any errors with the application. I'll show the differences between the files. This is package.json. So everything was at 16, like I mentioned, from 16 upgraded to 17, then to 18. So all of them are at 18 now, right? 18 from 16 to 18. And these are also all upgraded from 16 to 18. Then ngx toaster from 17 to 19. That's it. Zone.js is used by Angular for asynchronous handling. So that is upgraded from 17 to 14. So that way all the applications, all the versions were upgraded to 18. Then I'll show the Angular UI CLI. So the project type is, the latest is IGXTS, but since I am still using the module-based components, not standalone components, at a later point I'll upgrade my application to standalone component. Angular is, Ignite UI has added this legacy to the project type. So my project type is still the legacy type because it has the bootstrap module, and then each component is a part of a module. Then we have Angular.json style sheet. Instead of style sheet extension, now it is SCSS, just the style. And then it prettified these include path, and then it removed the ng node module Ignite UI Angular.css from the list of styles. So I think Angular internally handles the CSS now. We don't have to specifically mention the SCSS file, CSS file here. So that is removed. Then we have styles.scss. This one we'll go through at a later point. It is a much bigger file. But Angular, for this to work, I took a latest sample on Angular 18 and then copied over the style sheet. So the latest style sheet looks like this. It is much cleaner. So we'll go through this at a later point, but my style sheet works, it compiles, etc. So I'll close the style sheet file. Then of course the variables, we have a grain palette variable, etc. It has prettified them. So that is the change. And then it made a bunch of changes to the HTML and SCSS files. We won't go through them. These are all auto changes. Maybe I can just open a single change. So instead of icon, it is IGX icon button. Like that, it made these changes. So these are all made by ng update. No manual changes for. So with that, my Angular application is at Angular 18 now. I created the documentation and also added the package.json file I use for my application. So you can check the versions you need to for it to work at Angular 18. And the application runs as I showed. All the links work as expected. So with that, I'll close today's session. If you have any questions or comments, please reach me out in the discussion tab here or in the YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.